What is going on, guys? Welcome to Outside the Brand. This is episode number 39, and we are here for AEW. All out, baby. Let's get this going. We are here for the preview and predictions for the show tonight that is happening in Chicago. It's AEW All Out, baby. So it's happening in just a few short hours. We're here. I'm Philly Matt. You can follow me on TikTok at Philly Matt. I am officially back on that grind on TikTok. Let's get that going as well. This is going to be a very fun pay-per-view, everybody. Let's get it going. Everybody do their intros and let's get into the show.
You already know what it is. Batch about the match. Make sure you subscribe to that YouTube. Just got 2 videos up. Finally back on the grind, and go follow that TikTok. We got more videos up there and more content coming. And shout out Ringside Anthony in the chat. That's a boy right there. That's a dog. And let's get into this, man. All Out's looking fucking stacked. Shout out Aiden as well. Loff, I don't know if Loff is there yet. He's on the phone with his father. Big shout out Papa Loff. So Loff Not Famous in the building. You already know what it is. Make sure you do your homework, shower, you smelly fucks, and really get some sleep and eat. That's what it's all about.
Oh, yeah. He just said he's here. He just has his mic muted, so.
Well, Loff, you're welcome.
There you are.
I just did your intro for you.
He technically did his intro, but there you go.
I ain't got to say nothing. My man handled that. He said the homework. He said I was on the phone with Papa Not Famous. You know what I'm saying? I like those. I like those a lot. Thank you, Batch. Thank you. How y'all doing? We lit. What's up?
We here.
So apparently Saul's not here anymore.
Go
So
ahead, Saul. Come on now.
Oh, I said shout out to Papa. I say hey Loff. Shout out to Papa Not Famous. You know, like
Right.
tell him OTB. Tell him the Wolfpack loves Papa Not Famous. You know,
Right.
right here. You know who it is. Your boy Saul. Let's get this going. I really hope this All Out pay-per-view is gonna be a blast.
Why are you hoping? You know it's going to be fun.
AEW you're talking about, bro.
What am I saying?
We got like 10 matches appeared. Great.
I'm sorry. The lemonade kicked in.
Shout out to Dad Not
MJW.
Famous. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir.
Dad Not Famous, you know, inspiration to law forever and always. But let's get on into it. You already know who it is, man. It's MDK all fucking day. It's Nick fucking Gage, and it's American Dragon time.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Yeah.
Shout out to MJ. MJ's in the chat. Shout out
Hey,
to you, my man.
Wolfpack loves you, man.
We are here for AEW All Out, guys, and look, right.
Shout out Tribal.
This is their biggest pay-per-view of the year. Others can say that like it's double or nothing, but to me, All Out is their WrestleMania, and this right here is. It's just gonna be a fun one, man. I cannot wait for this show. We're starting off very. I mean, it's a 10-man tag, but it's a 10-man tag on the buy-in, which you guys can actually watch for free on YouTube. So it's right then and there, ready for you guys to go when the buy-in starts at 7. It is a 10-man tag, and it is the Best Friends and Jurassic Express taking on the Hardy Family Office and the Hybrid 2. Now, this is going to be a very fun match. We got Chuck Taylor, Leora Muta, Orange Cassidy, and then the rest of the Jurassic Express versus the Hardy Family Office and the Hybrid. This is going to be a very fun match. I'll have my my predictions for this. I'm going to see that the Best Friends and Jurassic Express are going to kick off the show very hot, get the win for the buy-in, and kick this thing off with a bang for the 10-man tag. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I agree. I think that they'll win. And I as much as I really appreciate all the wrestlers in the ring, I will say that this is probably the match I'm least excited. It's not on the pay-per-view itself, it is on the buy-in, but out of all the matches, I think that this is maybe the match I'm least excited for. I don't know why. As much as I love Jurassic Express, Orange Cassidy, Matt Hardy, Private Office, I don't know. something about it. It's just there's not as much hype around it.
Yeah, I mean, they did kind of just throw this together, but it's a good 10-man tag for the buy-in.
Yeah, for sure.
What you think, Gloff?
Where'd you go?
Uh-oh. So you can
Managed.
say yours.
I think this match will. I think this match should be the kickoff for sure. Do I expect this to be a good match? Yes, but am I? Do I expect it to be good? Possibly not.
What do you mean?
But I have to agree with you, Phil. I hope they take the win.
You see,
Look at
this is going to be. I feel like this is going to be a good match, especially in the buy-in, the kickoff show, whatever you want to call it. Obviously, Best Friends and Jurassic Express, they're both pretty big names, especially the Hardy family office. But this is where I'm gonna have to disagree with all of you. I'm going for the Hardy family office because I feel like, as of late, that they have been on a complete losing streak downfall. And I feel like if they're going to get a win, now's the time to do that.
Makes sense,
So.
in a way.
Jurassic Express, come on, y'all, come on, Rowan. You know you love Jungle Boy. Come on.
Oh, yeah, I love Jungle Boy. I do. I love Jungle Boy. I love Luchasaurus. I like Chuck Taylor. But, I mean, the
You
Hardy
want
family
Jungle-
office is just, it's a little overpowered.
So you want the Best Friends and Jungle Express to put the Hardy family office over?
Yeah.
And do you want them to take like a strong loss, or you want them to take like a weak loss?
I mean, don't matter to me. I mean, a win's a win, so.
Yeah, but shouldn't they take a good loss? Like, make sure they don't look weak.
Whatever you want, Saul. Whatever you want.
All right, Loff. You're the last one for this match.
My fault. I'm getting a lot of phone calls right now.
Shout
all
to
right,
Papa Famous.
I'm picking the Hardy family office. Why am I picking them?
Let's go.
I enjoy Matt Hardy. I want his story to go further than what it is right now because it's very boring. So I'm picking them. I mean, this isn't the biggest match. Excuse me. This isn't the biggest
What's
match
up?
for me. But why is he calling me? Real one. Why are you calling me?
You said you was getting calls.
Yeah.
MJ,
you see he was
what?
getting called.
Just say it.
Why are you calling my phone?
Just say it, MJ.
Bruh.
He's gonna say he's black. See, look.
Yeah.
Yeah, you see, there it is.
I
There
knew
it is, bro.
And he
It's
said
right
it.
there.
He said it.
I
All right,
knew it.
let's just freaking move on.
Facts, Aiden.
We got the
Ruby-
Women's Casino Battle Royal and the
Ooh.
next one as we
Oh,
still
Oh,
do not.
sweet
We don't.
baby.
It's
Uh-oh.
the Joker is going to be the final entrant. We all know how this goes. Four
Please tell
suits.
me you did not just say
Four
that.
suits in a deck of cards. 5 superstars in
Hayter,
each
ruined the
suit.
vibe, Phil.
And then they got the Joker, who's usually a surprise entrant, no matter what kind of his debut, returning superstar, what have
Yeah.
you.
I'm sorry.
This is going to be a very fun match. Winner gets an AEW Women's World Title shot in the future. Who do you guys got winning?
Okay. It's
Boy, there's a few picks, man. There's a few picks I
can't
want.
read all the names that have been confirmed so far. If you guys want to hear them,
Oh, I know a good
Well,
amount of them.
knowing-
I've got but
Well,
like
knowing how much divas or women are in the AEW roster, I'm sure it's everybody on the damn roster.
yeah, but
it's
like
pretty much all 20. Yeah,
I'll give you like my top 3. I want like Jamie Hayter, Jade Cargill, Thunder Rosa, and then maybe like Red Velvet as a 4th if I had. Like those are my top 4.
okay. Who do you think the Joker's going to be?
Ooh. Ruby Riot is really like the only. I mean, that's the only one I could see it as. Really, I don't. They might slide in someone else, but there's no like really hot free agents women wise
So
that
I'm
it
gonna say,
around
Iconic.
my.
I'd be real
Iconics.
surprised if she's. Well, they are a package deal, but I mean, I don't see them both coming out as a Joker, obviously. So
Yeah,
Well,
that
no,
would
one
be,
will come
I'm
out
saying
instead
that
of
would
the other one.
be interesting.
I mean, they could do like what they did for Sean Spears, how he came out in the middle of it, in the very first Casino Battle Royal,
Oh yeah.
but you know,
Because
just kinda-
they are pegging their return, but
Yeah.
they're a duo. So Ruby Riot's
Is
definitely
it? No, not yet.
good. Yes,
When
Ring said
everybody
Jamie
else-
Hayter. Yes.
Lock.
She's one
Will
of
you?
my top.
Or should I just go?
I'm up.
He's busy.
Huh? Who's going now?
It's you.
Oh, I'm gonna pick Red Velvet to win because she's my favorite on the
Of
roster.
course, of
Yeah.
course.
But
He's like, it's Red Velvet, man. He's
yeah,
like,
the Joker is probably
Give
gonna
me
be
the
Ruby
Joker.
Soho. I'll be very surprised if it wasn't anybody besides Ruby Soho. So that's me.
Okay.
Ruby Soho, Ruby Riot, whatever the fuck.
I'm gonna have to say, I really want Thunder Rosa
Just
to win.
ask it, MJ. You can just ask it. Sorry, Saul.
I'm gonna say I want Thunder Rosa to win because honestly, I actually want to see that match, Britt Baker and Thunder Rosa. I want to just see that. I want to see those two go at it. I want to see those two tear the house down. As the Joker, a lot of people think it's Ruby. No, I don't want to say Ruby because it's very debatable that she's going to be it. You know what? I might have to say, I'm sorry, y'all, but maybe this is going to be, maybe it's going to be AJ Lee.
No, I don't know. CM Punk kind of just said that she was still injured. That's why I'm like a little. But I mean, you never. That
hey,
would be.
you never know. Like
Yeah.
the saying in professional wrestling, anything is possible.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
But I also think Tessa Blanchard will sign the AEW and be the Joker.
I wouldn't
now,
mind
who
that.
do I think will win?
That's the question.
Honestly,
Yes, that's
if we're being realistic here, if the Joker does end up being Ruby Soho, I think it's gonna be pretty obvious that she's gonna be the one to win it. So I got 3. Obviously, I'm going with Ruby Soho, I'm going with Thunder Rosa, and I am going with Jamie Hayter.
Awesome.
So those are my 3 picks.
Awesome. So since we're all pretty much doing in the top 3 kind of thing, I'll give you guys my top 3 as well. First of all, Joker has to be Ruby Soho. I don't
It's
think
so
there's really
debatable.
anything. I don't think there's really going to be anybody else that's going to be for that spot. My top 3 will be Ruby Soho in there, Thunder Rosa, and then my final third will.
Hey, Jazz, I think Tessa is also could be one of the Jokers too.
It's only one person, so
I
it's
know.
gonna have to be
I'm
one
saying
person.
I think one of them is going to be the Joker, and I actually believe Tessa Blanchard is one of them.
So my top 3 will be Ruby, Thunder, and give it to Tay Conti. I think Tay Conti.
Oh wow.
Yeah,
She
no.
did look. Hey,
Oh,
she
yeah.
did look good.
She is very good. I will say
Yeah.
that she's
Didn't
Give
she
it
Not
to
in a
Tay
bad case.
Conti. I mean,
She would have
Tay's
been like.
great.
She would have been my 5th, I'd say.
according
was
to
it-
MJ.
I'm-
he thinks
I was joking
Santana-
though. I said
Santina's
this. I
gonna
was
win.
like, didn't she lose to the bunny though?
Guys,
Not
you
a good
freaking
ability.
shut the K
man,
Cole
not her
stall.
freaking fault.
Oh.
We can argue all day about this women's casino battle royal. I think it's just going to be a fantastic freaking match, and whoever wins will get a great match against.
Durag
her.
Vince's win the casino battle royal.
Is
You know
that
what?
on
Facts.
the buy-in or is that on?
No,
Because
it's
I thought
on
it's
the
on
main
the paper.
card.
Okay,
It's on
I
the
was
main
like,
No.
Is-
Aiden, you're wrong. Hornswoggle was going to win that casino battle royal.
I'm
It's
excited
facts.
for that.
Facts.
All right, so next match, I think this is kind of already too predictable, but you know what? It's John Moxley, so I love it either way. John Moxley
new
versus Satoshi.
GCW
Oh, this is going to be
Kojima.
The
good.
new Game
This is
Changer
gonna be very
Wrestling
good.
World Champion.
Oh, yeah. The
Yeah.
new
Very,
Hey,
very
shout out to Moxley with his championship
You're gonna
win.
be fighting Nick Gage too, man. That's-
Him and Nick Gage are going to
Oh,
be
that's
going
Nick
at it.
Gage for the
Hey, just
GCW
like old
title
times.
in the death match.
Just like old
So
times.
the pay-per-view king, this it's at 8.
I mean,
my time.
I don't know where it's
Like
going to take place. I'm
3 hours?
assuming it's going to take place in GCW. But
actually-
I mean, and Moxley said,
probably.
if you want a shot at this title, you know where to find me, motherfucker. And that was obviously over at AEW. So
I want Nick Gage and John Moxley and at Dynamite for that.
Josh School's going pretty good, my
GCW.
man.
I think this match will still be good though.
I think this
Alright.
match is going to
I
be
think
good.
yeah,
though.
John Moxley will be the winner. That's
Yeah.
for sure.
I don't. Yeah,
That's what
I
got.
can see that. But I want to see what I want to
It's
see.
gonna
What
be a
he's
good
got-
match.
I
I
want.
just want to see what Kojima can do.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he's
see
got a
him in
lot to
New
offer.
Japan.
Yeah,
I see him in
got-
New Japan. He's really good.
All right, so I'm pretty
yeah,
sure
it
we're
starts
all
at
kind of in
18.
agreement for.
So,
Yeah.
uh,
I don't
yeah,
know. I don't know. What Laugh has.
Wrestling's-
I'm picking Moxley too.
Okay,
Oh.
so we're all
Okay,
pretty
so-
much in
so
agreement.
we all
with
got
John.
Moxley.
Man, y'all sleep on the
Wait,
New Japan wrestlers, y'all. I'm just playing.
Listen, we
Not
just
sleep,
haven't
I
seen-
just-
we have not seen.
I mean, we
shit,
haven't got to
I
see
think
what
I
he's
just-
done.
You know, I wouldn't
We
see them
literally have
bringing
not
him in
seen
and
Kojima
letting him
at
get a
all.
win. Yeah, it's just.
Like you haven't seen them on the independent scenes.
I mean, oh no, you see them there, but I just couldn't see them. You know, on all the all-out pay-per-view. You know, having John Moxley lose after just winning the GCW title.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
for
just-
sure.
And listen, Jazz says that she's been doing research on Kojima. I have been too. Like from what I've seen, he's
good.
very, very good. But
He's
I mean, we
fantastic.
just haven't seen him. We have not seen him this entire build-up. So we'll see what happens. Up next, let's change the banner here. Probably
Oh Lord.
the match I'm least looking forward to.
Okay, yeah, I should have. Yeah, I kind of forgot.
This is definitely the
still
match
excited
I'm
to see
least looking
Paul
forward to.
Yeah, this may
Paul
be.
Wight's winning this. I don't see why
Yeah.
QT Marshall's even here.
The only reason, the only way how
That's
I
why
can
he's
see
here, just
QT
'cause
Marshall
Paul-
winning this match is if Aaron Solo and Nick Comoroto interfere.
Yeah.
But other than that, I don't know why QT Marshall has a match,
Could get
out of all
Gun
the
Brothers running out
superstars.
there again.
but it's whatever.
QT Marshall has a match before Malachi Black. Let's just figure that
That's
out
what I'm
real
saying.
quick.
Like,
Wait,
why do you give him a
wait.
match before any of
Oh
these
yeah, I
top
do,
talents?
MJ.
Yeah, they
Yes,
should
I
have
do.
had Dustin and
I watch
Malachi
New
on
Japan.
the.
Don't,
This should have been on the
don't-
buyout, and
don't
Dustin
take
and
away the
Malachi
play.
really could have been an all-out like fight.
Yeah.
That's no cap.
Yeah.
I'll say
What you
that.
got, Laugh?
Why do
Sorry.
people not like QT Marshall? My fault.
I
It's
mean,
just
Like I
It's
hear bad
just
stuff.
it's just this whole factory stable that he's
factory
in
gimmick.
with
especially Billy Gunn turning
when
on.
there's a lot
Yeah,
of
and the
good
Gun
Hey,
Club
tables too
now
on
being
AEW.
Hey,
part of it.
Speaking of Billy Gunn,
the gun club.
the
the
Gun Club.
Speaking of the Gun Club, how many? Have you counted how many times Billy Gunn turned heel? What number are you guys on for that one? How many times has he
He
Damn,
turned?
hasn't
many.
turned heel that much in AEW. This is probably like only his.
Unless he's
Or
talking
like
about,
in general.
all time.
I don't know, bro.
It's
I wasn't
gotta
even.
be quite a
I wasn't
bit.
even really alive when
Yeah,
he
I
was
was
here.
like, Phil was watching in 2009. You don't know nothing about fucking Billy Gunn.
The Gun Club.
But I'm gonna say, I am going to say, since I haven't seen the Big Show in the ring for a minute, I actually want to see Paul. My bad, Paul. I haven't seen Paul in the ring for a minute. You know what? I want to see. I'm going for Paul White.
And Laugh, I think what it is about QT is there's just so many other great
The
factions on
Gun Club.
AEW that, you know,
I mean, this guy probably had a
stand out.
fucking jobber entrance, I imagine.
It was like, that's my big homie.
when he first came in.
The thing-
I don't know.
QT Marshall, he just gets lost in the shuffle out of this entire AEW roster. I mean, you got Malachi Black, you got Kenny Omega, you got John Moxley, you got Pac, you got Darby
And
Allin.
then you got this guy.
Yeah, and then you got him.
He looks
He
like a
is
football
actually
player.
one of the backstage guys. Like, I mean, he is actually involved with the whole, like, well, not booking of the shows and everything, but like, he's a pretty good, like, big guy backstage. It's just he just gets lost in the shuffle out of this huge ass roster. It's not his fault technically per se, but it's just the way that they use him. It's just not the best. Okay, so let's take a look at the next one. We got the final fight. If Jericho loses, he will never wrestle in AEW again. It's Chris Jericho
This should have
versus
been
MJF.
This should have been either this one or Punk and Darby should have been the co-main event.
Punk and
Punk
Darby
and
is
Darby
the
is the
co-main
co-main
event.
event.
I know. I was saying this one should be like right behind Punk.
It
And
should be this match,
Okay.
then Punk and Darby, and then the AEW
Just
title
letting you
match.
guys know
Well, you
right
gotta
now.
It's all about a pay-per-view, you know, dynamic. When you're there
Right.
live, you really got to space that shit out.
Just letting you
That's
guys
true.
know right now, the way that I'm actually doing these is
Is
not
how-
the actual layout of the pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Okay, just making
That's
sure.
how I ain't gonna lie though. That's how it does say on Fight TV, and it does say it's in this order. I'm not gonna cap you.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
it does
far,
show.
'cause then,
Okay.
yeah.
so
So far, you do
can I
have
start
it.
with Chris'
I
reaction?
just did it from the Wikipedia page. So
So
I
far,
know.
this is
Oh, I
what
know.
Fight
Oh, I
TV
know.
has. And
Ah.
it says-
Actually, can I say something about this feud?
say it.
Like I said, this gives me a type of Miz versus Dolph Ziggler type of vibe
You've
where
always said that.
You've always said that.
I know, but it gives me that vibe of when they say they will never wrestle again, but guess what? They always win that. So I'm gonna say Chris Jericho because I don't think he should retire anytime soon because he's got more in his tank. I do believe he's got some more. Loff, I know you don't like Jericho, but listen, he's got more in his tank. I know he does. It's Chris Jericho, damn it.
So, as much as I love Chris Jericho, you got some balls to say Jericho's winning this match. I got MJF, so
I'm not
That's
gonna. As much as I said on my TikTok that MJF should win, I think it's Jericho because if you were to ask me this maybe a year ago or a year and a half ago, I would say that Chris Jericho should lose because he just didn't look like he had the ring shape, but he's really put in some work and he looks a lot better. And I feel like he's still got a little bit more
he
to
does.
give.
I feel like he does that all the time, though. Like, he'll be out of shape, he'll get back in shape. It only lasts for like a month or two, and then he's back where he was.
And that's kind of the business, though. There's a lot of ups and downs.
I was
So
gonna
you really-
say that's the wrestling business for you, everyone. Like they make you go to they're like, oh, you gotta change your physique. We don't like how the way you are. You need to change your look.
Look what
Yeah.
happened with Keith Lee.
Exactly.
and he's.
Yeah.
got
I
some
mean, that was
battles.
a whole
Not
different
being
situation with
used.
him and
He's
like
got some battles.
everything that happened, but
I mean,
they
for
did
crying out
not
loud.
want him to wrestle like he did on NXT on the main
Yeah.
roster. They put him back to the Performance Center, and they said, "Hey, you gotta learn how to wrestle like a big guy
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
instead of actually doing the flippy shit that he did." But
Oh,
that's
I
not
love
what
that.
we're here. We're here
I
to
miss
talk
him.
about
Like,
this. Laf, what do you think of this entire thing and how everything went down? Who's got the win?
All y'all gave very good points on who should win. My like or dislike for Jericho doesn't fucking matter because at the end of the day, he's still one of the greatest of all time. So my opinion on him doesn't matter. If I'm picking, I'm gonna have to say that Jericho wins, even though I feel like MJ. Oh my god, this is hard. This is really hard.
This is a really hard match to call
I-
because
it's
Of
very.
all
This can go either way.
There's a few I felt like that were really hard to call, and this was one of them.
Yeah, Aiden. I'm trying not to.
No, I
Aiden.
feel when I tell people that they're like, "Oh, their first reaction is like, why?" But I just never saw the appeal of him. I can't take anything away from him. It was just me.
Well, I'm saying, but you appreciate what he's done for
Yeah.
the business.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I think he's going to win this time around. I feel like there's more in his in-ring story at this point.
Yes.
I feel like it shouldn't
Yeah,
end
absolutely.
right now. Should have ended.
That's how I feel for Matt Hardy. There's so much
Yeah.
more to his story, and that I want to see. But that's how
Delete.
exactly.
Yeah,
it could
I want to see Broken Hardy again. You know he can't do that link drop anymore, for one. You know that.
be. Yeah.
Unfortunately, too damn old.
all right. So you said Jericho. I'm sorry, right, Laf?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
So
Could be the last time to sing Judas, guys.
this right here, like I said, this is one of the hardest matches to call for me.
This in the main event where
Yeah.
It
event
is.
could go either way.
This should be like right up. It should be like right behind Darby and Punk.
But you
So-
got to think of the dynamic of a live
You gotta
pay-per-view.
space this shit out though. Like
Yeah.
you have to. So when it comes to me and how I mean I'm pretty sure we've all kind of seen how this entire storyline is built up, but I feel like MJF has already beaten Jericho 3 times,
Yeah,
and
Jericho's
I
only
just
beat him
feel-
once.
no, he never
Yeah, it
did.
has been a unique build-up. I'll admit that.
He never did. So
No, he beat him in the. He beat him in the state. The Stampede match or whatever the heck they had with the Inner Circle and the Pinnacle.
that doesn't count. I'm talking one-on-one matches.
Oh, 1-on-1. Okay, that I understand.
So MJF has beaten Jericho 3 times one-on-one, and that's the only time. This is the 4th and final time they're doing it one-on-one. I felt like this entire time that this feud was supposed to get MJF over, which is kind of why I want to see MJF pick up the win here. Do I think that Jericho has more in the tank like you do, Saul? Yes, of course I do. I think there's a lot more work that can be done, especially with the inner circle.
The champion one more time. I want to see one more time. One more time.
I'm going MJF, though. You have to put the kid over. You have to put the kid over.
Yeah, but
And especially as this good heel that he is right now, you can't pass that. You
Plus-
really
you know
can't.
Tony
And
Khan.
plus,
You know
here's the
Tony,
thing. Here's the
Wow.
thing.
He gets
MJF
more
is going to
hate
be
for
a
that.
future world champion. MJF is going to be a future world
Oh,
champion.
yeah, for
this
sure.
is
Oh,
the
yeah,
thing.
without a
This
doubt.
is the feud
Listen.
that is going to
but hear me out.
put that rocket on him and strap him into the stratosphere to
hear
get
me
that
out,
world
Phil.
title shot.
Okay,
But hear
okay,
me out,
wait a
Phil.
minute. Yes. Okay, I actually, instead of saying, yeah, as much as I do want Jericho to win, though, but you could have him lose this and be on commentary full time for Rampage. I would not mind that.
Exactly.
Because he
That,
does
that's
kill
what
it.
he wants.
And
Well,
Jericho,
he
I mean,
does
think
have
about
a
it though.
more to
He
give
does
in
have
the
a lot
ring.
in the tank, but how much longer does he really have?
He's 50
Tell
years old. He can't be here for like 4 or 5 more years. He
Exactly.
just
That's
can't.
what I'm
It's
saying.
kinda like
And
with Triple H.
MJF,
It's kind of like with Triple H. He could still go at 50 years old.
But
Okay,
nobody wants to see
yeah,
that
but how
shit.
much longer? Like, it's
No,
not gonna
yeah,
last.
yeah. I
You
mean,
know,
Michaels was in his 50s, and look what happened to him. God damn it!
Yeah, but Triple
We're
H,
not
but,
talking
that,
about that.
but
We're not
that's
talking about
different.
that.
But Triple
We're not
H,
talking-
that Triple H can
It's so
still
bad you
go
can't
in
talk
a
about it.
match, and Chris Jericho can still go.
But it's
I
all
know
on
he can
if
still go.
Chris is right, like as Undertaker and we see with Shawn, like they really want to go out, on their terms, and it's all just on really if Chris is, I guess, ready.
I bet. And to be honest, guys, you probably know that Jericho's probably called Taker or something like that. Like
Well, he's probably called Steve Taker,
yeah.
whoever, like.
Yeah. You know he's probably called
Holloway.
Triple H too. You know that, even though
Listen.
they can't because they're like a rival company. You know they probably talk about, oh, this is a retirement match. How do we do this? And also, Phil, you know that Tony Khan probably wants Jericho to be around more still. Like,
Of course, but like, look, he's signed for 3 more years. Like, the guy is still gonna be here. So he might
Whether
not
it's
be
in
here
the
in a
ring or
wrestling
not, yeah.
capacity, but I mean, he's still here.
Could
So
have
while
him
he's
manage
still
someone
here,
too.
let him do what he wants to do.
Yeah,
If he wants
there's
to be on
roles too.
commentary, let him be on commentary.
He can manage someone too. There's roles for him.
Right. He can still be in the inner circle, just not wrestling.
He
You want
can
him
be
to,
the
like,
manager
manage
for
inner
the inner
circle?
circle.
You want him
Like,
to, like,
obviously he's the leader, but he can be like the person that takes charge of the inner circle.
like a manager.
Right.
You want him to be like a manager? Or
yeah,
something?
exactly.
He
a manager.
could.
Like, can you still hit the Judas effect if somebody's at ringside or something?
Doc, what are you
I
talking
mean, I'm
about?
sure he could, but probably not very often.
I'm retired. Goodbye from.
I think
we got you
I
locked
think
in
this
on a
entire
contract.
feud should have just been the way to put MJF over, strap him onto that rocket, get him to that AEW World Championship, and just see where it goes.
But also,
So I'm picking MJF.
But also,
That's
you
my
gotta
pick.
know. So here's my thing about this match: the Pinnacle and the Inner Circle. I know. I don't know if
You
they
can
can,
still
but
do that feud.
they can
you can
get
still do
they're going to get involved in this match. Like both
No,
of them
they're
are.
not.
Like
No, they're not.
No, they're
they
not.
can't. They can't.
No.
Is that the stipulation in
There's
there?
no.
It's not.
There's
It's
no
not the
stipulation that
stipulation,
says that, but they're just not gonna do
It's
it.
not happening.
So they have to. But I'm expecting something good out of Jericho tonight. Honestly, like
This is
I
gonna
hope.
be a great match.
It's gonna be a
I
good
mean, I'm not
match.
Yeah,
saying it's gonna
but,
be a shit
Like
show.
you've seen a couple matches that you guys seen on him, but like you're like, oh, Jericho doesn't look good, but like I
When
guarantee
have we
this.
ever said that?
Some of the AEW fans were like,
I see
oh,
that.
Jericho's yeah, lots
Okay, well, Loff admits it,
of
but
the
I
Jericho
mean,
hater.
You
No,
heard
no,
it there
but-
first. 4K.
Hey,
no one
A-Dub
else here
is
said that.
no, Loff. AEW is AEW is Jericho.
The first time I saw him, I was like, "That's tough right there." Cause it hurt me. So I was like, "He doesn't even look right." So I ain't gonna lie. I
Le
just-
Champion.
for real.
One more time.
All right, guys. We're going to the TNT Championship match, Miro versus Eddie Kingston. Now, just to be completely fair with everybody, this match has just been completely thrown together. But from the stuff that we have seen between these two are always good. Miro's been a fantastic TNT champion. Eddie Kingston's Eddie Kingston. He's going to be the Mad King for a reason.
He never loses. He never backs down from a fight. We all know
Right.
that guy.
So I'm picking Miro mainly because I just want to see Miro still as champion when
He's extremely dominant.
when CJ Perry does eventually come over.
Be a man.
Because his wife is coming over here at some point whenever she can. This is literally going to be a great match, but I just think the champion's going to retain here. What you guys think?
The crowd is behind Eddie, and I do think he does deserve a run, but I think Miro's can stretch longer in that we don't always get, these lengthy championship runs these days, and that things get ended just a little too quickly. So I think they really just need to capitalize while Miro looks like a fucking tank and is holding that thing and walk out all out with that title. That's my opinion.
What you got, Loff?
I just want a good match out of this. Honestly, I would like to see Miro win because from the little I've seen from him with the championship, he's been much more dominant than I ever thought he could be. So I think he's going to win. I really just want a good match out of this. If Eddie Kingston were to win, I wouldn't be like mad or anything, but I would love to see a good match out of these two, and I feel like they're going to deliver.
Oh, Aiden, Vince called you and not Loff? Loff, how come Vince hasn't called you?
We talk about AEW right now. I don't want to talk about that, man.
I don't want to talk about him.
Oh, well, Aiden says, if Aiden says Vince called me, I was like, oh, what did you guys talk about? Why Raw's terrible?
What you got, Saul?
I have to agree with all of y'all. As much as I like Eddie Kingston, and I love that he never backs down from a fight, I love that about Eddie Kingston. I like that out of any wrestler, honestly, who never backs down from a fight, gets in that ring, kicks ass, But like I said, I want Miro to keep this title because I see him being a very dominant TNT champion. I really don't see this man losing this title yet. Not quite. Because how long has he been champ? Since Double or Nothing, or since February?
Let me take a look.
Because I think he probably beat Brody's title reign.
Yeah, I think he's past it now already.
He's at 114. Brody Lee had the championship for only 55 days.
Brody's was not that long, unfortunately.
The longest reigning TNT champion was Darby Allin, and that was at 186.
Damn, his was that long?
Yeah.
Yeah. But like I said, Miro, I think Miro shouldn't lose the title yet. But like I said, I'm just going with Miro, and I hope CJ Perry shows up, and I hope she does manage Miro, which we all know that's probably going to happen.
It's happening. There's no way he's calling. He's pretty much saying his wife in 3 separate promos the last 3 weeks in a row. Like, she's coming in.
Oh yeah.
That would be pretty awesome to see her obviously come in and be the manager of Miro. I've never been a big fan of Miro's title run. Not going to lie. I mean, he's a very dominant superstar. Obviously, he knows how to kick ass whenever he needs to. I don't know. It's something about Miro and that TNT title does not look good on him. Eddie Kingston, as we all know, he's one tough son of a bitch. Always has been, always will be. I do have Miro winning this, though. I do. I just think Eddie Kingston's not ready yet.
Okay. No, I mean, that makes sense. What do we got next here? We got the steel cage match for the AEW Tag Team titles.
Yes!
Hell of a slobber knocker.
Here's the thing. If you guys thought the ladder match between these two for the AAA Tag Team titles was fantastic, this one's going to be probably even better. So we got the Young Bucks with Brandon Cutler as the champions, taking on the Lucha Bros with Alex Abrahantes. This is going to be a fantastic match. For me, I'm predicting new champions, people. We're going to have the Lucha Bros as tag team champions. Let's go.
I predicted that as well on my TikTok, and I do like the Elite, and I love the Bucks. I feel like they're overhated. I
D,
respect them,
Delete.
but Lucha Bros got to walk out the winners here. It's time, and they deserve it. Them boys are incredible.
Laffy Taffy, what you got, my man?
Ain't no way you just called me Laffy Taffy.
No, I didn't.
Straight out
Yes, I
WWE.
You did not tell me. You didn't just say that.
I'm gonna pick the Lucha Brothers. I don't like the Young Bucks. I'm sorry, Batch. When I seen them in my younger days, I think they had a few short runs. I feel like I've seen them in TNA.
They are.
Yeah, they were known. They were known as Generation Me.
Yeah,
Generation Me,
I knew
that's it. Yeah.
I knew I wasn't tripping. All right,
I remember him. I remember them and Motor City Machine Guns used to tear it up every single
Man, I
time.
love Motor City.
Motor City Machine Guns. But yeah, I never liked them since back then. So, and I still don't like them.
That's
You never got.
interesting.
So wait a minute.
Saban
So,
and
I have a
Shelly.
question
Oh
for
my
you.
god.
That's
I have a
really
question for you.
interesting to me.
Do they remind you of Shawn Michaels a little bit? Is that why?
No. Much more
Not
like
even
No,
close.
hell no.
like what I mean.
So me and Lewis talked about this one time. They said if Shawn Michaels had twins, it'd be the fucking Young Bucks.
Boy, no way,
Yeah.
boy.
Oh.
I don't know, but look, Lucha Brothers gonna win. Hopefully, that's just me.
They've been champion for 300 days, so let's just figure that out. They won the
Like almost 2
tag
years.
team championships
No,
at
almost a year.
full gear 2020, which was in November of 2020. So
So, okay, first I gotta say, MJ, watch your mouth. Okay, second,
what's your predictions?
I want to say Young Bucks, but no, I want Lucha. I want Lucha Bros. I want the Lucha Bros. I want them to take that dub, take those titles home, and I want to see Ray Felix jump off that cage. I want to see him jump off and do like a moonsault to the Bucks. I want to see that so bad, or do like what Ricochet does. I want to see that, and Pentagon. I hope he does his finish on top of the cage, literally too. Like I want to see that too.
So you want to see a freaking Canadian destroyer from the top of the steel cage?
Yes!
You're literally trying to kill somebody.
What happened?
You're trying to kill somebody.
The ladder match.
Yes!
Yeah. Let's see it happen in the steel cage.
You're
I don't
trying
know,
to
but
kill
honestly-
somebody. Okay.
I'm pretty sure Young Bucks can take a big bump like that. I guarantee you they can.
I don't know, because
They have in New Japan. I know for sure.
the Young Bucks. All right. I know a lot of people think the Young Bucks are overrated. I get
They're
that.
not to me.
I think the Young Bucks are honestly probably one of the greatest wrestling tag teams in history.
Out of WWE.
History. Out of WWE, yes.
Yeah.
I love the Young Bucks during the Bullet Club. I feel like they were the reasons why Bullet Club was as successful as it was. This is hard because the Lucha Bros have always been a good tag team too.
Yeah.
But knowing the fact that they've had the titles for this long, it really does need to change hands. The Elite needs to not have all the gold and start spreading it out more. So my bet, Cero, Miedo, I got Lucha Bros.
Yes.
All right, so we all have the Lucha Bros here. Now, what have I been saying to you guys ever since the Elite have held all the gold?
It's the Elite. You're never wrong, and they're gonna take that dub.
No, I've been saying that all of these guys are holding these championships for a reason, and they're just not holding them hostage. They're holding these championships so that they can get them to the prestige that they wanted, and then they can put these guys over when the time is right, or when they feel like the time is right. This has to be when the time is right. You're not going to have this random, it's not random, but you're not going to have this 4-team tournament when these guys are holding this championship for almost over 300 days and not have the winner of this tournament go over inside that steel cage on their biggest pay-per-view of the entire year. This is going to be the moment. This is going to be the time where they're like, all right, it's time to put somebody over. Let's give it to the Lucha Bros.
Certified
I've always
Hustler,
said
ain't
that they're
nobody give a
going to
shit
hold
about
the
Young
Yeah,
Bucks.
no.
I've
Everybody
always
say it
said that
with
they're
me.
going to hold these
Everybody
titles
say it
so
with
that
me.
they can give them.
Seattle.
Yeah, no.
Miedo.
All right, so we're moving on to Dr. Britt Baker
Hey, there you go.
D.
Yeah.
and the AEW Women's World Championship. It's Britt Baker versus Chris Statlander. First of all, I think that these two ladies are phenomenal. I think these two ladies are going to tear the house down at All
division.
Great.
Out. This is what you build a freaking division around. In these two women right here. I got the Doctor retaining.
Oh yeah.
We'll see what happens. What do you guys got?
And not only just them though, they got a pretty damn good division that they can really build this thing around if they choose to do this right and not, almost discredit most of their women like WWE kind of chooses to, and to where, as much as I do really appreciate Chris Statlander's work and almost like Tay Conti, where I really feel like they're both looking great in the ring, and I just really, I think Britt's got to retain and hold this thing a little bit longer, and then she can really, give that nudge to somebody else.
Where's Love?
Me and him are texting. I don't know if he's.
Love.
Off the top.
Hey, yo, chill.
Hold on.
Since
The difficulties. Hold on. So I can go.
Okay. Phil. You know who I'm going for. Oh, everybody say it with me. Dr. Britt Baker, DMD. She is taking that dub. She is not losing that title. They need her. She's not that's it. Like, it's gonna be a good match, don't get me wrong. But Britt Baker's gonna win. For sure.
So I like how you said to have everyone say it with you, and yet nobody
And no
said it
one
with
said
you.
it. Yeah.
It's cool.
I did the
Not the
motion,
point.
but
The point is,
I let him have a solo.
Britt
It's
Baker,
cool.
DMD, and Chris Statlander go at it tonight.
Oh.
I don't know who's gonna win this one. I really don't.
Really?
Because
Can go either way
Britt
for you.
Baker is a really good champion. I'm not gonna lie. She really is good. I feel like Chris really needs this.
So
okay.
you think Britt will put her over? Or
I don't know. That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm tied. I'm
That's
tied
actually a good.
between
Are you
That
them.
is
saying
a
this
good
could go
point.
either
That is
way?
a good point, Wincy. It is a good
I'm not
point.
gonna be mad
I
with-
don't know.
You know what?
No.
You know what?
Yeah,
Hey,
I'm not. I don't know.
You know what? I'm gonna have to set up the ring. You know what? Set up a ring. I'm gonna fight MJ right now. I'm going to fight him. I'm
I
going
mean, you
perk
could just
angle on him.
You just fly out somewhere and just find.
Yeah. You know what? Yeah. Set up the ring. Me and MJ are gonna fight.
I don't know. This is a real hard
I
one.
guess
for me.
there's a few matches that could really go either way, and that's a good point to where she
Because think of it, because I mean, obviously Britt Baker has this successful ass push or whatever, but Chris is getting that push. She's been over for a while now. It's hard to tell because these two are so over, but you don't know who's actually going to leave the champ.
If she didn't have that injury, she would have been champion already. By
Oh
now.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, she's been over ever since she came back. I don't know. I really don't.
So
I'm
your
just gonna
final
say I'm fine with whoever wins. I'm just gonna say that either
Okay.
or.
I'm
Okay.
fighting MJ right now.
prediction?
Set up the ring.
All right, so we're moving on to the co-main event. Is practically already confirmed at this point. And the main event was already confirmed earlier on today, if you guys have saw reports. But the co-main event, it's why we're all here. It's why we're in Chicago. It's CM Punk and Darby Allin.
It's called.
Oh yeah.
Now, look, first of all, I just have to say this. Whoever comes out on top, Darby Allin's going to be the one to go. Darby Allin is already a freaking star. Just by that alone, just by him being picked by CM Punk to be CM Punk's first opponent back in 7 years, Darby Allin's already a freaking star. He's already over. He already got put over by just this match, by just this announcement alone. Who do I got winning? I just feel like you're not gonna have CM Punk lose his first match back in
Yes.
7 years. I mean,
That they definitely. I
Look,
mean, yeah.
it's nothing against Darby. He's gonna look fantastic in this.
Oh, yeah.
but
This is gonna be a
you're gonna
banger-ass
have to
match.
put CM Punk here. I
What's
mean,
on, Alex?
Yeah, I got Punk too. I think that you just can't have him come back in his hometown and then return and lose to Darby. I mean, as much as I do, appreciate Darby's character work, I know he's got some personal things that are going
plus
on.
Sting is
and-
not even gonna be here. Sting's not here.
Really?
he
I thought he
will-
was.
He will. He
Oh
said
no,
like
he
he's
did
gonna
say-
he's
yeah,
gonna
he did
fist bump
say
him
he'll-
and
let
walk to
him
the back.
Yep. Okay. Yeah. So, but as much as Darby could use the win, I just don't think I want to see CM Punk lose in a return.
I don't know.
He loves both. He loves both.
CM Punk. CM Punk.
Yes,
Okay.
sir. That's how we feeling. How we feeling?
Oh man. Ooh. This is a very complicated one. Cause I love both of them. I haven't seen Punk in the ring for 7 years.
Nobody has.
That's true.
Nobody
Trevor.
has.
Yeah.
And I like Darby. And MJW squad's a little bitch.
Second, guys.
See ya, so relax. Stop. Like that.
I know.
Relax.
But you know what? Yeah, CM Punk too.
I mean,
It can go either way. It's very hard for me.
think of it
honestly.
like this, though. Everybody been begging for Punk to come back. So the time he comes back, there's people that have hated, and then there's people that have loved it ever since. Who is really voting for Darby Allin in this match? Now that Punk's back. Because I really don't think there is anyone. I think it's all Punk. I'm going to tell you this, though. Darby has a hell of a lot of talent in him.
Oh yeah.
And this match, without a doubt, personally, I think is going to be the match of the night. This also reminds me of the
Ringside.
whole...
Sorry, y'all.
This reminds me of the whole CM Punk and Jeff Hardy story.
Okay.
Because CM Punk obviously was a good superstar back in the day. He had good writing, everything. But Darby Allin's like that younger Jeff Hardy. He's the Jeff Hardy of AEW.
Yeah.
He don't give a shit. He'll put his life on the line just for entertainment, just like
This
Jeff
man
Hardy.
friggin' did a coffin drop on top of a friggin' rafter. This man while on the chair.
Yeah. Like he's done so many incredible things.
So as it's pretty
Yeah, this-
obvious, I think everyone here's got CM Punk. So
Yeah.
Like this match can go either way, to be honest, because like this is a very hard decision, honestly. And I did say CM Punk, but like I said, this was a very hard decision for me because
It's why we're all here, though. Like, it's why we're here. It's why we're here in Chicago.
I mean, I
Coffin
feel like this
drop.
is the only reason why anyone really had the idea to get All Out in the first place is because CM Punk is here.
And I said for months that Tony Khan has had
Yeah,
CM Punk in his back pocket.
Oh yeah, for a year and a half.
I've said for
also-
months.
Wait,
They were talking in 2019.
Yeah,
So I
the
mean,
same year it was created, they were
Yeah.
talking.
so I mean, he was going to be here. It's just a matter of when.
when, why, and how.
Yeah,
Why
because
and how it's gonna happen.
He didn't want to just show up and not having a crowd to be
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, he didn't
Not
want to
even not
show up
having a
during
crowd,
the
but
pandemic because there's
show
no
up to
crowd.
nothing. Now they have something and they've created, at least stability to where he can show up and now give it a kick and really put
Hey,
this thing in full gear.
All I gotta say is, whoever's going to any of the 3 events here in Chicago, you're a lucky son of a bitch because you
Yeah.
get freaking CM Punk ice cream bars. So
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, I guarantee
You know those
that-
rappers are going on eBay for like $1,000.
Yeah, that's bullshit.
Really?
You know those.
Yeah.
You know those CM Punk ice cream bars
That's
are
the same as the
probably
John Cena merchandise.
that's the only way you're gonna get those.
I mean, you can
Chicago.
only get them in Chicago during AEW events. You cannot get them anywhere
And the
else.
shirt that says like I was there or
yeah,
whatever,
'cause they
like
only sell 'em in
on that,
venue.
like what CM Punk was wearing
Yeah.
on Rampage, that was
Mhm.
only sold for that show.
Yeah.
So you can't get
yeah.
that anywhere else.
Yeah. The
I mean,
ones
The
that you
shirt
can
that
get now
actually they
is just
have
the
on
yeah.
Shop AEW doesn't have that I
It
was
doesn't
here.
say that on the back. Oh, I didn't
No.
want that.
It
Because
doesn't.
okay, I might have to order that.
Yeah,
I want the
because-
black
yeah.
trim though, and they took the black trim.
The
like,
black trim was
Yeah.
all was
I'm
was
sure that
only
was.
for
I'm sure
show.
that was also part of the show too. Yeah.
Yeah, it was
I
only
would-
for
But
that
so
show.
yeah, because the ones that they got now is the the all white and it just has the CM Punk on the front.
damn,
like the
I really
CM,
want that
you know,
black
logo.
trim.
You can find it on
I mean,
eBay
hey,
for probably like
hey,
$1,500.
$1,500.
A CM Punk
Fucking
shirt
rack
is a
and a
CM
half.
Punk shirt, bro. Honestly, like
Yeah.
just to have a current shirt now that he's back, I mean, it's still gonna be badass either way. So
Yeah.
he's definitely gonna get that shirt.
Yeah.
And now,
Do we
guys,
really only have the main event? Oh my
it's
lord,
the
we
main
have
event to go.
Oh boy.
Listen here, though, guys. I'm here until 6:30 because I'm actually going live on TikTok for the return before All Out. But after we talk about the main event, we can still be here talking about the show until 6:30 because at 6:30 I really do gotta go.
So
But-
when is the kickoff?
The kickoff is at 7.
Oh, okay,
But
at
the
7
real
o'clock.
show starts at 8.
The real show starts at 8. Yeah.
so that'd be kickoff 6 my time.
I got it all set up.
You'll
See
set
if
up
you
my
want to
time.
watch it.
Yeah, I gotta figure out how to fucking watch
on
this.
one
Like,
second.
if any of you guys just trying to help a homie out,
Rob,
you know what
How
I'm saying?
are you watching this, man?
He's buying it.
I gotta actually figure out how to get it up on my TV instead of my phone. That's what I gotta figure out next. Because I think I gotta download the Fight TV app on my Xbox. Hopefully that can be a thing. That's one thing.
We can also Saul. I mean, if you want to do live reactions, we can. That's fine. I still gotta find a way to watch it. I'm sure. Me and Loft been talking,
I'll
but-
give you a link if you have it all figured out. If you have it all figured out, like I said, the link will be right there for you, so that way you'll.
I mean, me and Loft were talking, so I mean, we kind of have an idea. So
Mhm.
Next few minutes.
I don't like the sound. We have an idea. That just sounds so suspect.
it's not sketch.
I'm buying it.
I mean, unless you want it to be sketch, but
No,
You're making it sound. you're
but
making it sound like
Phil, who are you going for?
a death
with this
match and a half.
Loft, no.
Who are you going for in this match?
You're
Phil?
muted.
Freaking Peacock. I wish
You're
it
muted,
had
bro.
like Peacock, so I didn't have to buy
Phil?
it. Like,
You're
We
muted.
can't hear you.
We can't hear you, bro.
Phil, you're
Shit.
muted again. There you go. You're good. You're good.
There
You're
we
good.
go.
You're good. You're good.
It's the AEW Women World Championship match. Kenny Omega, the AEW World Champion, versus
What's up,
Christian
Quincy?
Cage, the
Quincy?
Impact TNA, whatever you want to call it, champion. I really wanted this to be champion versus. It is champion versus.
Jazz, you got
I
some
wanted
strong
it to
confidence saying that.
I wanted it to be title.
Title for title, winner
Title for
takes
title.
all.
Yeah, I wanted it to be that, but we just got the world title on the line for AEW. It's Kenny. Come on,
It-
I got Kenny winning.
Shout out Jazz because I got
Listen.
actually Christian.
Nothing
As much as
against
I think
Christian.
Kenny's, yeah,
Okay.
dude. Somehow I got Christian and put him in my predictions. As much as I
Christian-
think Kenny's reign should and could go longer, Christian is a dog and
Hey,
underrated, man. And he
I see.
definitely.
Hey, I'm right there with you. Like I don't see Christian as an underrated, superstar whatsoever.
No,
I mean, I see him as
Christian-
underrated. I definitely do.
Christian, I mean, think of it like this: Christian beat Kenny Omega, won the TNA title. He has that right now, but at the age that he is at right now, do you really think he needs to have 3 titles around his waist?
You want?
That's
you
it.
want
That
Christian
is a
to
good
be belt
point.
collector?
But the way I look at it is just, I look at his world heavyweight runs in WWE and how fucking dog shit those were, and
Yeah.
how I would just love to see. As much as I think Kenny could and should hold those belts, I'm like, let's go.
I mean,
Christian Cage.
Christian
baby.
was a good European
I want
champion.
Kenny. I've been wanting Kenny to lose those titles for so long, and I just feel like Christian's not the person for that.
He's not that guy. No.
That's a good
Out of
point.
Yeah.
That is
curiosity, how long do you guys think he's held this championship for? Because I got it right here.
probably 327 days.
Very specific, but okay.
I'm gonna give it.
Wait, no,
like-
that's a long time actually. How
Yeah.
long is in a year? 360. Okay, yeah, 327.
365.
I'm gonna give it
I'll
like.
go 285. 285 actually. Which
I'm gonna give it
which
like
one?
304. 304 days.
Song.
As much as I want Christian to have his undefeated streak like he did in Impact, because I really like that undefeated streak. Come
Is
on,
he still
y'all.
on it?
Childhood memory, y'all. He had an undefeated streak back when he joined Impact.
Is he still undefeated?
He's still undefeated.
Yeah, he's still
Yeah,
undefeated.
he's still undefeated. As much
Yeah,
as
see,
I
he
want him to
actually
keep
might
his
be
undefeated,
tonight then one. See, you might be damn.
as much as I want him to keep his undefeated streak, I don't think Christian's gonna pull it off, and I really see Kenny keeping this title. As much as I hate it, I like Kenny, but this character I can't take serious at
How long
all.
do you think he's held the title for? That's what I was really asking.
Oh, how long do I think he's gonna hold the title?
How
No, how
has
long
he
do you
held the
think Kenny
title
Omega
for
has had it?
already?
He won it.
How long
He
do
won
you
it
think
back
he's
in.
held
He won it back in.
No, you fool. We're talking about how long do you think he's had the title for?
already?
About.
God damn.
Sorry, jeez. About.
Bro, it's a number.
Yes, ringside. Ringside's got Christian too. Yes.
Of course you
About
do,
8
Anthony.
months.
I'll just tell you right now. It's been 277 days.
Fuck.
Oh, I said 85. That's my second one.
He's
Damn.
held the title for just as long John Moxley did.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's literally the exact same number, 277.
So if he
Yeah.
loses it tonight, then he's tied with Moxley.
And he's tied with Moxley as the longest reigning AEW champion.
So all he has to do is win tonight, and then he's known as
Dude,
the
this
longest
could
reigning
go.
world
I
I
champion.
don't know.
All he has to do is win tonight, and he's the longest reigning champion.
You
Wow.
made some good points, 1C, but this could really go either way.
It can, but
I don't see Christian being the guy. I really don't. I mean, I do believe before he's done that he will have that title in his hands at some point.
now
It's not right now.
I'm going to make a prediction right now. As you guys know, I'm really planning to going to Arthur Ashe in New York. I fully expect the AEW Championship match to be on that show. And that championship match I'm predicting right now will be Kenny Omega versus Hangman Adam Page. And Hangman
That's
Adam
right.
Page will be to one to beat Kenny Omega for that championship at Arthur Ashe
It's
at
about
Grand
time.
Slam.
And
I
he
think
needs
that
that
would be
title.
a perfect time.
You said who?
Hangman
Adam Page.
I like him.
I think that would be a perfect time to do it at Grand Slam.
He should have been a champion a long time ago. He
Yeah.
won the very first Casino Battle Royal and was the very first #1 contender for that AEW World Title.
Hangman Adam Page
I wouldn't mind
versus
that,
Chris
actually.
Jericho was for the inaugural World Championship.
Mm-hmm.
If you
That's
guys
a
remember
good.
all the way
That's
back
a good
then.
prediction.
So
I
I'm
like
going
that.
Hangman Adam Page, Kenny Omega at Grand Slam for the world title, where Hangman gets the win.
Can
I'm
we just say
still
real quick?
riding for my
And
guy
that's
Christian,
September
but
22nd,
that's a good
so we got a
prediction.
few weeks until then.
Because I'm shooting with my guns. I'm riding with Christian, but that's a great prediction, and I wouldn't mind that at all. If Kenny
I wanna
does win,
say-
Hangman Adam.
Real
Sure.
quick. During this Darby and Punk fight, whether it's in the middle or the match is over, I think the American Dragon himself
We
is
were
going
just
to
going to talk
appear.
about Daniel Bryan.
Oh
yes.
yeah, I almost forgot about that with how packed of a night this is.
We were
I ain't
just
even
going to
gonna
talk
lie.
about Daniel Bryan at the end of the show because I was like, all right, now,
I literally
when
almost
do you
forgot.
guys think Daniel Bryan's going to come out? Because he's slated to make his debut tonight. At what
You
point
can't-
do you
you-
see him going?
You can't start the show with it. You can't do the same thing with CM Punk. That is just way. So yeah, it's definitely either has to be to make that American Dragon CM Punk connection for if Punk really wants to tag team with them against, I don't remember who he
The Young
mentioned,
Bucks,
the Young Bucks, but either that or to end the show somehow you
Yeah, to
have
end the show.
you have that music hit and fans go fucking nuts.
To end the show, I mean, obviously the end of the show is the AEW World Title. Whoever wins that, just hold the title up above your head,
You're gonna
and
see
then
a
all of a
stare down
sudden you
between
hear,
Kenny and
you hear the
Dick
music.
and Daniel.
Everyone flips shit. Here comes Brian.
Or I'd
They step
almost
to the ring, face to face, and that's what ends it.
that, or I'd almost even let just the place start erupting in yes chants first, and
Oh,
then
yeah.
you just
Just like they did for the CM Punk, like
Yeah.
to kick off the show, they could, like they did for CM Punk. It was instant CM Punk chants. It fucking erupted, and then CM Punk's music played. Everyone went fucking crazy. They can do the same thing for Brian, or at the end they can have Brian go face to face with whoever the winner is.
It's
of
the final
AEW.
countdown on, and then
Yeah.
literally everybody jumps up and be like, "Oh my god, he's confronting Kenny."
I do want to say also,
Come on, Josh,
I do
ask
think,
it.
Adam Cole is showing up tonight.
Oh yeah.
I think,
Wait a minute.
I think
wait,
he's
you
showing
go
up tonight. And here's my prediction. My prediction is obviously Chris Statlander is with Best Friends and Orange Cassidy.
Right.
One of them's gonna come out here to ringside and try to do some shit to Britt Baker. Out comes Adam Cole, and it's gonna be a whole fucking fight fest.
Okay.
So once I mean, they need. I mean, the only thing is with that is there's no like music almost connecting him, for a pop. Like it's
Well,
like
they,
almost
Yeah, for
they could
AEW.
play music while
Yeah. So
acting.
like it's
Everyone-
really just
shit.
on site when you see them. You're hoping
Yeah.
that people pop. That's the one thing. It's like, but that's a good. That I wouldn't. That's a good way to introduce
bold
him.
one. That's a good bold prediction.
So tonight I do have Ruby,
Josh, he
Brian,
also
and Cole.
WWE
making
was
their
not going to
debut
do
tonight.
shit with him.
Yeah, he's asking why Christian went to AEW instead of pretty much re-signing with WWE, mainly because
They had nothing planned for
they
him.
had
literally
nothing for him.
just did nothing with him after the whole Randy Orton and Edge thing.
I mean,
kinda
he
went
made
down
his
They
the
could
return
have.
to
There
the
was so
Rumble,
much
which was
potential.
cool.
He could have
we
made
got
the
to see
Brood
the-
entrance with Edge or
He did
something.
the
Yeah.
Rumble,
There's so much,
but-
but Christian could be thrown in so many ways with Edge with their story and history, and they really were shelving
I will
him.
say the coolest thing though is to see Christian sign off with WWE with one last best friend reunion with Edge at the Royal Rumble.
That-
Yeah.
So
And then come into AEW and absolutely just start tearing it up, just like he
Yeah.
did in TNA. It's like it's like a second homecoming. It's like
It's a perfect just send off of WWE. Go to AEW and just
recapitalize on your career.
yeah,
that really could
I
be
didn't think
pretty much just rejuvenate your career in a way that you would want it, and then just get sent
how
off
it should
happy
be,
whenever
because
you want to.
and that's why I say he's underrated. Because WWE really could have capitalized him as
Oh,
much
right,
as they
yeah.
could have with Edge.
the whole Edge
Maybe,
and Christian
maybe not heel
tag team
aspect
was
wise,
great.
but face
I loved
aspect
it.
wise. He could have
Yeah.
been like a face of the company.
But
That's what
hey, Christian easily is one of the best, especially when it comes to tag teams with fucking Edge. I mean, that's just without a doubt. I mean, Christian back then obviously was great. Christian, coming up to like the whole Ruthless Aggression era before he went to TNA, it was all
Okay.
right. They didn't do much with him, but especially when he returned, he had maybe a title run or two. But other than that, he was really shit on, and it was such a sad sight. But I don't know. I've always liked Christian, but I don't know. I don't see anything
liked him
special
just-
into him as of right now.
I don't know where Loth is, but
I mean, when he won the
Well,
TNA
said he
World
ain't
title,
there.
that was great. I loved it. I was happy for him. But I mean, AEW and TNA at the same time, I don't see it happening.
Yeah, it's a good point, but he definitely is a great wrestler, and as much as his ECW championship was good, that's a ECW company in a PG time.
I was
Where,
gonna say
it's
that was like the worst timing in his
Yeah,
life.
so
And
it's
you could
like-
tell
yeah.
when he was ECW champion, you could tell he wasn't. He
Yeah,
didn't
so
look
it's
it.
like
Oh, yeah.
But that world heavyweight championship run, did that get buried or was that meaningful?
it was the win was meaningful, and then Randy Orton, I think, ended both reigns so fucking
Yeah.
shortly.
It was,
Dude, I don't think Randy buried him.
No, he didn't bury him, but he ended both reigns way too short. And one of them, I think, was 2 days.
Yeah.
Randy, you gotta say it right.
Oh, come on.
You also good.
Randy.
Now, I mean, that's
No,
it for
Loft
the
never got his
entire-
prediction. Who you going for, Kenny or Christian?
Oh, damn.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pick Christian because I want to see Christian beat Kenny. Just I don't like the way Kenny is booked on AEW.
Yeah. I see your point. I see your
I see
point.
it.
Yeah, I think Christian deserves this more so than Kenny does. But I know it's once the match starts, I know it's gonna be like hard to predict because both of them.
It's gonna be a banger.
So,
This is
yeah.
gonna be a great way to end the show.
Yeah.
So you think Daniel Bryan's most likely coming out of here too?
Oh yeah, 9 times out
Out
of
of
10
this
he will
match?
be there. I don't know when. I don't know how.
I
but
think.
I
I
definitely
think Jericho gave us a hint on Talk Is Jericho. I saw an episode. Gave us a little hint about Daniel Bryan's return.
I mean,
Same thing,
there's hints everywhere. CM Punk's hinted, fucking like I don't want
He's
to say
hinted so
spoiled,
many
but
people.
he's
he
definitely
spoiled
teased it
but
so many
also
damn times.
Jericho says, "I have same thing like he said to Punk. Same thing when Punk came. He's like, I don't know anything about it, but you know, Jericho knows.
Everybody in that
Everybody
company
knows. Everybody in that damn locker room knows.
Literally,
Britt Baker's the
people-
first one to know. You know,
Bryan
Britt Baker's the first one to
AEW
know.
All Out were trending at 11 o'clock in the morning today. Because, like, they knew.
Yeah.
They knew it was happening.
AEW and WWE superstars were teasing that Daniel Bryan was showing up tonight.
Britt Baker, I guarantee Britt Baker.
Everybody knows. Everybody knows, Saul.
Like, heck, even Sasha Banks tweeted out the number 12.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What did she
That was
Tweeted
even
out the number
funny.
12.
I'm surprised
And
Vince didn't call her out for it.
she linked the final countdown, like actual music video, in the
Really?
tweet.
It's Sasha Banks. She trolls on
Like,
Twitter.
She literally just typed out 12, put the final countdown.
Where's John Cena
link
didn't
in
tweet
there,
that? He'd be tweeting
and-
the funniest.
right there. I mean, it's
Nah, he would make a meme on Instagram for it.
John.
now. I do kind of want to give a shout out here to our.
You think
OTB
Vince knows about Daniel Bryan heading over there? You
course
said
he
everybody
does.
knows, but Vince?
Of course he does. And that's why he wants shit. Well, that's why he wanted The Undertaker for Friday Night SmackDown, which he's actually not showing up. So
He's not showing up to SmackDown?
he's
Boo.
not showing up. No.
Boo. Boo.
Reports.
Now instead of him, you got fucking shitty fucking Brock.
Yeah.
Yeah,
so
no, we wanted to see. No, and hey, everyone, I know you wanted to see The Undertaker.
he's not showing up.
Jeez.
Did they actually try to get Taker?
Yeah, they did.
Vince tried to call him because
Hey, Mark, you
Trying
want
to
to
get
come on
Mark?
out here, or
No.
what's the deal?
I thought Megan was
he's
joking.
like, oh Mark, Daniel Bryan's at AEW. We need The Undertaker back for one more match against Roman Reigns.
Oh God.
God, no, please, no.
What a
God,
fan.
you know, and listen, it's Vince
Oh.
McMahon. You know he has that idea. You know he has that idea in his head.
I just threw up. I just threw up. That's
Yeah, like, I
that's
just threw up in my
actually
mouth.
Just like a
that's-
whole ass
that's
puddle
really
behind the
terrible.
fucking computer.
I want to give a shout out though to our OTB sister Megan. She was not able to make it tonight because of work, but
Mm-mm.
she did send me some predictions. But some of the names are kind of a little wacky. But
Oh,
I'll
because
just-
she doesn't know the names? That's funny.
well,
That's gonna be funny.
First of
Here
all,
we
she
go.
said nicely, so I don't know what nicely is. I tried to
Oh,
ask her
if
what
she
that is,
if
just
she
couldn't.
doesn't know if she said it funny, I mean, hey,
I'll just read the names that she actually did say and actually
okay.
made sense for it. She said Paul, so I'm guessing Paul Wight.
Oh,
There you go. It's Paul.
She said-
Well,
She said
No, that's
orange.
Paul Heyman.
She said orange, so I'm guessing just that the whole
Cassidy.
Orange Cassidy and all that team.
Great picks, Meg.
Best friends, yeah.
there you go,
She
Meg.
said MJF, so there's that one.
Ooh,
She said
Yes, sir.
Miro, so
Okay.
Miro for retaining.
I got Miro.
Young Bucks. She said Britt Baker, CM Punk, and Kenny Omega. So
All right, the rest is pretty valid. The
Yeah.
only one I disagree with is the Young Bucks.
she said Kiera, and I know Kiera Hogan is in the Battle Royal.
Casino Battle Royal.
oh,
So,
laugh,
I
laugh,
mean-
laugh.
I
Wait a
mean,
minute.
Kiera
So
Hogan.
wait a minute. Laugh,
Oh, I
laugh.
didn't even know Kiera was.
Like, laugh. Are you choosing either Red Velvet or Kira Hogan?
Yeah.
He
She's
said
in
Red
Red
Velvet, I
Velvet.
think.
I
He said Red
didn't-
Velvet.
This is breaking news to me. I didn't know this. I didn't know this.
Ain't no.
I told her I would call her and tell her that. Tell her
Megan
that,
is a wise woman
Yeah,
indeed.
yeah, not Tia.
Yeah, so I mean, listen, we're gonna give
Hey,
Megan
yo.
updates all night when it comes to AEW. I got some other people that I need to give updates because they're in New York right now. It's Dylan. You guys know Dylan, but you guys don't know him.
Oh, he's in New
He's
York.
gonna be on the podcast at
I ain't
some
got a
point because I
goddamn
do want
clue
to
who
have you
that
guys
is,
meet
player.
him.
Wait,
Wow,
who
I
is
think
it?
he already knows his face.
It's Phil's friend.
It's
Real friend.
it's my friend that I went to summer.
Oh, we're gonna have him on OTV. Is he Wolfpack? Is he a supporter?
Of course he is.
Sure,
he
yeah.
watches every single episode.
Yeah.
Is he watching
What's
right
up?
now? You better be watching right now. Better see him in chat.
He might be. But yeah, I do kind of want to have him on here just so that you guys can meet him. I mean, Loft's already technically seen his face because I called him during John Cena's return at Money in the Bank. But
Wait a minute. Hold up.
We'll
How
get that in
come
due
Phil?
time.
Wait a minute. When that happened, how come Phil? How come Lop answered the Phil and not real one or me? Or
Yeah,
freaking
you
MJ?
asshole. What the
I had
hell?
11 people calling me at once. I was crying.
See, and this, hey,
Everybody-
real one.
I don't
real
care
one,
what
listen.
you was.
Hey, real one. Hey, one. See, listen. And this is the reason why Lop doesn't
You
want
can
to share his
answer.
ice
You can
cream
answer
either.
a call on the phone. You can answer a call on the damn computer and the
See,
TV
this
at
is why
once.
Loft and I are going to be AEW Tag Team Champions because he calls me every single time.
I was gonna say, and
He
one
answers
see,
my calls,
and this
not
is the
yours,
reason
so we're
why.
gonna be tag team
Hey, listen,
champions.
and this is the reason why Lop doesn't share his ice cream either.
That's tough.
All right, guys.
Damn.
Anything you guys want to
Pop
talk
up
about
a
for
lifetime.
AEW All Out before we go off the air? Just put it in the comments. We'll highlight it. We'll talk about it.
Man,
But
yeah,
that's it for the show.
one last thing, man. Shout out what was formerly Z-Doc TV, now
Yeah,
Z
apparently
the
he retired. I saw that.
Z the Sports Kid changed his name and is now doing
Oh, I like
That's
that.
what he meant
I
by
like
that.
that. I like that.
Kid.
That's very creative.
Big shout out.
Big shout
Go
out.
get my boy Z. Go get my boy Z's a follow.
I might still call him Z-Doc every once in a while just because. that's
Nope,
what I
I'm gonna
know
get
him
used
as.
to him.
That's how-
I'm
that's
gonna
how
get
we-
used to calling him that.
Knew him as.
I'll be so used to
Oh,
calling
yeah.
him that I won't even figure it out. But shout out to you, man. Awesome.
You mentioned me in the video.
Top 5
Somebody he
DC
mentioned you
movies.
guys?
None of them DC movies. Ugh. Do I have to?
I've seen
I mean,
DC movies, but they're not.
I know I love DC, but some of them were not that great. I'm gonna say Batman in the beginning.
I don't even think I've seen 5 DC.
That's the one with
movies.
Christian Bale. Best Batman, by the way.
No, but I'm just saying. Like, I don't even think I've seen 5 DC movies.
I'm also gonna say Dark
Ever.
Knight with Heath Ledger's Joker. Love that one. I'm gonna say Man with Steel. Sorry, y'all. I know I like Man with Steel.
I didn't even know that movie existed.
That's
I'm not
the
even gonna lie.
Superman.
I don't even think I've seen 5 DC movies in my entire lifetime.
I'm gonna have to
I don't even
say.
think I've seen 3 DC movies in my lifetime.
I'm gonna have to say.
That's right. That's right, Aiden. That's right.
Cole versus Phil
That's
for the
right.
custody of
That's
Dr.
right.
Britt Baker.
Britt Baker's
Hey, Phil, it's Adam Cole, baby. You're missing.
Britt Baker's mine. She's mine.
This day
Just
is
like
mine.
just like how Red Velvet's Lofts.
I'm not in this.
You see, that's the thing. That's the thing. See, every single damn conversation we have, someone always has to bring Loft into some shit when he's just there.
Look at Loft. So inspirational. Somebody has to bring
Loft wasn't even looking at the damn camera
I
and
needed
it just
2
brings up
endeavor
Loft.
to think about that,
We
man.
answered,
Shit.
we answered our top 5 Marvel movies.
I'm gonna
I
have
believe
to
it's 2
say,
episodes ago.
I'm also gonna have to say. I'm gonna say Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. I like that one. That one was really good. I love that one, and I love Suicide Squad.
Z-Doc,
Alright,
we did promise you that you would be on here once MJ did hit 1,000
1K.
followers, so you will
So
be
yeah,
on here.
most definitely.
All right, guys.
I lost
Comment
my boy.
about all. Comment about
Aiden
all
said
out.
it, not me.
Comment about all out and what you guys are really looking forward to see. It's not that I don't like answering your just rapid fire questions about DC or Marvel or anything like that, but I want to talk about all out with you guys. So let's go. Talk all out in the chat.
Hey, real one. Wouldn't you
real
look?
quick before we go?
I was gonna say, real one. Would you want to see Nick Gage and Moxley at AEW?
Damn fucking right.
You're gonna see Pizza Cutter. You're gonna see freaking. Are gonna see, you just want to see Nick Gage do what he did to Moxley last time.
Yeah. I just want to see him fucking cut his damn tongue out of his mouth.
Again?
Relax.
That's what happened the first time.
Again?
Yeah, again.
AEW, as much as part of me is like, there's no way
he
they're
did
gonna.
it the first time
there's
they
no
fought.
way
Y'all
they're
didn't
gonna
watch
do
that one
He did that.
episode? Moxley said they were in a match. Nick Gage got that pizza cutter,
And
got
cut
it
his
right
tongue.
around his mouth, and literally, whoop, and then
See,
Moxley's
Josh,
like,
Josh, this is why you're a freaking OG. This match is gonna happen at some point.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
this is happening. This is by far happening. Just like he said to
Oh,
Jungle Boy, he's
how
gonna
about
kick
this?
his ass one day too.
Also, how about this one? Sammy Guevara versus CM Punk.
It's gonna happen. Look, there's so many CM
just
Punk
anybody
matches that are gonna
anybody
happen.
that you can think of most likely is going to happen.
And you know Punk would put these guys over. And he
That's
said
what
it.
he wants
Like
to do.
He said it too.
CM Punk versus Hangman needs to happen.
I mean, the story's there. Straight
Yeah,
Edge versus.
exactly.
Him and
Shade
Adam
versus
Cole?
the drinker himself.
Him and Adam Cole.
Can happen.
It could.
Gotta be
Look,
low-key,
listen,
Aiden.
now, like C said, anything that you can really think of, it's gonna happen.
Mhm.
But
CM Punk versus Kenny Omega. That would be a fucking
obviously
slobber
happening.
knocker.
Pentagon
Bro, I'm
Dark.
telling you, this is why CM Punk came here, because the matches are
Pentagon
literally
Dark
endless.
versus CM Punk. Pentagon Dark versus CM
And
Punk.
there's so much talent that
It's
you can
endless.
literally
Crying out loud,
imagine
Matt
anybody
Sydal versus
against
CM
Punk.
Punk.
It's
Punk
endless.
Punk
Like,
versus Andrade.
like
That would
that.
be incredible.
Oh my god. Yo, I would love that. I actually would love to see that. But I want to know is who would win that match, by the way. I would go for Andrade. I'm sorry, but I love Punk. I'm going to say Andrade.
I think Andrade would beat Punk, to be honest.
Punk versus Moxley, obviously
Think
happened.
that,
I mean,
WWE, that happened. But
Brian versus
those
Punk,
happen.
yeah, I can see that happen.
Yeah, well, that's happening.
Brian.
I mean, as much as they're
Brian
going to tag team,
Brian
that's happening.
Danielson and Punk is obviously happening. Here's the thing.
Didn't Punk just say that he wants to team with him and do the
Okay, yeah,
against the
but
Yeah,
obviously
but
this
that
is
could be
gonna happen.
after. Whether it's before, actually, well, they could even do it before they even team up because
Wait a
they
minute.
could they could do a story against each other. They have the match. The Young Bucks will
Yes.
attack them after like they shake hands or whatever, and it's like, all right, let's
Wait a
team
minute.
up and let's kick these
Yeah.
sorry guys' ass.
We
Yeah.
need that handshake
Now-
like
Hang on,
creation.
hang on.
We need
Yeah,
that.
reenacted.
Hey Phil, did you forget
Once you were just like on the creative
did you
writing team today.
Pac,
What the
did you
fuck?
forget Pac versus
I
Andrade?
always am. I just never say anything.
Here's the thing. Now, guys, I do want to talk about that. Saul just brought up a very good point. Pac and Andrade is canceled for tonight.
What?
Yeah. Oh yeah. You guys didn't hear that?
You didn't hear about that?
It was
told
The
you
whole
Pulled?
reason why we didn't talk about it.
I
Oh,
told
they
you
got
this.
pulled.
Yeah, they got pulled, and that's why the women's battle
They
royal is
got
up on
pulled, and
the.
it's happening this Friday.
They had to
on
slap a
Rampage.
bunch of shit around.
Why did they pull it? What the heck?
Travel
Because they
issues.
figured out Saul was watching, so they're like, yeah, we don't want him to be
Yeah,
all
yeah. We don't want.
Yo, what the
up on
It's
the.
it's travel issues with Andrade. That's it.
It works
Is
out
it
better
because-
because
that I
the
didn't
women's
understand
Casino
because-
battle royal deserves to be on the main card. So that
Damn,
works
there's
out a lot
been
better.
too many damn travel issues with this whole damn storyline.
It's travel issues with Andrade. Yeah.
A lot of traveling going on.
Hey, he's
Andrade-
hanging out with
He was
Charlotte.
on Mexican time, y'all. He was on Mexican time. If
I
y'all
don't
don't
know
know what Mexican time is, y'all understand what it is.
Just
CM Punk
Alright.
versus Orange Cassidy, yeah, that could happen.
stop.
That'd just be a fucking
All
comic
right, guys.
fucking match. Media.
I'm gonna be live on TikTok. I should.
I'm gonna
be
do a
live on
watch
TikTok
along.
right now.
Yeah, it's
If you
6:30.
guys want to do a watch along, you can just go to Wrestle Talk
Wrestle-
Universal.
Yes.
It'll be right there. I'm gonna get the live started right now because it honestly should have started already, but
Bruh.
it's right
Okay.
here. It's right now. All that's happening. Tune in at 7 o'clock for the pre-show
Charlotte went to the
and
SmackDown Hotel.
8 o'clock for the main.
Hey,
I'm
yo,
going back.
Aiden, chill.
Follow me on TikTok at Finley Met.
That's what I was saying, Aiden.
Please.
That's what I was saying.
Hey,
Big dog.
yo.
It's awesome. We'll see you guys over there. All out, baby.
Sure.
And we'll see you guys for the review too. I don't know if we're doing it tonight. We might.
We might
not
do it
because
tomorrow.
It's just
I do it
insane.
tomorrow.
I got
Yeah,
nothing
it's probably
tomorrow.
gonna be tomorrow. But
Tomorrow's
thank
Labor
you guys
Day.
so much for
Whenever we
coming
do,
by.
hey,
We'll see you
whenever
there
we
soon.
do it, we have to do it with Megan because she's been left
Of
out
course.
here, for the past
I
couple
feel
of days
bad for
now.
her not being here.
But the problem
Yeah,
is,
same.
she
I even told
works
her, I said,
tomorrow
listen,
too.
Nah, ain't no
So,
pause, Josh. We going.
I mean, we might have to do it tonight. I don't know.
I
We just might.
I
We just might.
I can't because I got to do the gym in the morning.
We'll start
Alright,
to miss
so-
out on it.
Follow me on TikTok at Philly Met. We'll see you guys for
That's
All
about the
Out
match.
after the fact. Let's go.
All right, what up,
You
y'all?
guys are seeing this live right here.
Like I said, tomorrow, I'm back. Laugh, Phil, 1C, do me a favor. When I come back, duet, please.
No, I'm playing. All right, I got you.
No.
Please. I was gonna say.
No.
And like I said, I will be doing a watch along. I'll be doing a watch along. On Wrestling Talk Universal, y'all. Come swing by. Josh, I know you'll be there. Aiden, I know you'll be there. 1C, like I said, if you get that all figured out, I will send you a link. Same thing. Hey, Loff, if you want to join, I know you probably just want to be on TikTok or anything like that.
I'm not seeing TikTok tonight.
What's
No.
up, guys?
I was saying, but if you want to swing by, I'm gonna send you a link.
I'll be there.
Batch, if you want to be there,
And I'm
You
gonna
can't do
eat dinner and then probably, hopefully, slide through.
yeah, please swing by. Facts. But like I said,
You already know who it is.
here we go.
It's
Let's do it.
MDK all
All
fucking day. It's Nick fucking Gage. And Nick Gage is coming for that game-changing wrestling world heavyweight title.
Thank you for sharing the live under. That's it, guys. We see you guys for All Out after the fact.
Yeah,
It's
It's
here,
Real
guys.
C. Catch me on TikTok at the Real C.
you're back, Phil. You're back on TikTok.
I'm back
Woo.
on TikTok. I'm live literally right now. Like,
And
there's
RIP to
so
Z
many
Doc.
podcasts.
We'll pack
And the
out,
rise of Z
everybody.
Doc Sport,
We'll
or
pack out.
Z the
We'll pack
Sports
out.
Kid.
They're seeing me ending this podcast. We'll see you guys tomorrow for the review.
Don't you see the writing on the wall?
Riding on the wall. He's gonna be here too eventually. He will. He will be here
Wow.
soon.
Wow.
No,